kind of like a chit chat, get ready with me. Other day I watched, this morning actually, because I've been up for, I didn't really sleep at all last night. I got like 3-4 hours of sleep. So I watched a video where this girl was talking about how to get on PR lists and how to get brands to notice you, and I thought that I would talk about that in this video. So I just made my eyebrow look like this, but I don't like this shape at all, just so you know. Like, it was just like an accidental flick of the wrist. I did not want my eyebrow to look like this, so I'll fix it later. You guys just see how that just makes me look so good. So Laura Mercier sent me a new concealer, just another one of the 4 neutral. And then I went out and bought the 6 neutral shade, which is like the perfect color for me. And I mixed these, which is like the best combination because they are so lightweight. So we're just gonna put these on, but let's start talking about what you guys probably like came to this video for, which is how to get brands to send you products, how to get on PR lists. I actually get asked this a lot on Instagram through DM. Sometimes I find that the way people ask me can be a bit rude, just a bit. People will be like, how can I get brands to send me stuff? And I feel like that's actually not what you should be asking. I actually I don't think I ever asked anybody that question specifically when I was trying to figure out how to get on PR list. Because here's the thing, guys, that's not how you get on PR list. You never ask a brand to send you stuff. Like, you never say, hey, send me your products. I love your products. You have to really look at it through a professional thing. You have to have things that make them want to send you products. So like, on your Instagram, when you're really wanting brands to send you like certain products, I would just start posting really good makeup looks. Get a good camera. This camera that I use is a Sony a5100. I also have a Canon G7X. You don't really want to film half-ass videos if you're trying to do YouTube, but this camera I don't feel is super expensive. It was the first camera I bought, and I don't even remember, I might have used some like grant money when I was in school to buy it, but I feel like it was a really good investment and it wasn't super expensive, so I wasn't like breaking an arm and a leg to buy it. From when I first started filming to now, my lighting setup is different, but none of that really mattered. The fact was that I really was like tagging brands in all of my Instagram posts. I would tag so many brands, and the best way in my opinion to get PR is to tag brands on Instagram. Like, because I felt like Instagram and linking my YouTube to my Instagram was how brands even noticed that I had a YouTube. And then if the brands did see me on YouTube, they usually would know that I had Instagram from just like looking in my description bar. So they would like DM me on Instagram, or they would email me. The first brand that ever sent me any product was Glossier, and I was so surprised because A, I don't remember how they got my address because I don't remember messaging back and forth with them, but I obviously feel like I probably got an email from them and it just said to link my address, and I did, and then like a couple months later they sent me product. But since it was a couple months later, I didn't even remember communicating with them. But that was the first brand that ever sent me PR or never sent me anything, because they didn't send me anything asking me to review it. They just sent me stuff and I was like, wow, okay, what is this Glossier brand? Because I didn't know what Glossier was. So when they sent me like a lip balm and some cleansers and boy brow and stickers, and I don't know, it was a really cute bag of stuff that they sent me. I was like, wow. And I think I only had 10,000 followers on Instagram and 30,000 followers on YouTube. So I did have a bit of followers to start, but I hadn't received anything from anybody and I wasn't really asking. I was like kind of like trying to figure out, how do I go about reaching out to brands? But for me personally, reaching out to brands did nothing for me. But I know that it does work for some people. But for me, I just was like, you know what, if I get products, cool. If I don't, cool. I don't want to reach out to brands and like beg them to send me anything. So if they reach out to me because of my quality content, then that's going to be better, and that's how I feel. It is nice that when you first get like PR or packages from brands, that you like use those products in a video for Instagram or for YouTube, and then you like send the link to the video in the email to the brand. I mean, they might just say, oh, thanks so much. Or some of them will be like, okay, it's better if you tag us on Instagram with that video than send it to us in an email, but at least we see that you're using the product, so thank you. I will say getting reposted by Anastasia Beverly Hills, getting reposted by Huda Beauty is a huge thing if you want brands to notice you, because all these brands follow each other. So if you get reposted by a large brand, then a whole bunch of other repost channels or pages on Instagram are gonna repost you as well. As the days go by, you'll get like 500, or you'll get like, it'll slow down, but you'll get a decent amount of followers from getting reposted by brands like Huda Beauty, Anastasia Beverly Hills, or whoever, especially if your picture or content is cute or good and other people are like, oh, you look so pretty, then they'll just follow you because they think you look pretty. I got PR from Huda Beauty from doing a video on her foundation as soon as it came out in Sephora. I ran to Sephora, I bought the foundation, I did a video on it. Actually, I didn't run to Sephora, I bought it online, but I did a video on it, and then I got put on the PR list right after. I got put on the PR list right after I did the video for the Huda Beauty foundation. And I was like, wow, because that's a really pretty big PR list to be put on. They launch a lot of products all the time, and when you're on the PR list, you're more likely to get reposted again and again from the brand. So it just starts a cycle of getting more followers. Now, my consistency on Instagram is in the toilet, but if you are 10 times more consistent than me, like you post like twice a week, I only post like once every other week or once a week, if that. If you're more consistent than me on Instagram, this method of tagging brands and just really trying to like post as much as you can, really different content, really pretty pictures, really nice like entertaining videos, but not so much clickbaity videos. I don't like the ones where they do the fire or when they're eating the product in the thumbnail. I really don't like that. It kind of grosses me out. But I mean, those do work on getting people to repost you though. But just be aware that you're gonna fall into a niche and people will judge you. So actually I just realized I don't have any contacts in. But that's basically how I got on PR lists. Glossier randomly found me and sent me product. I think they randomly found me on on YouTube, and then they started sending me product. Huda Beauty saw my YouTube video and put me on the PR list, but she reposted me like months and months and months before, and then when she reposted me, I got like 10,000 subscribers or followers on Instagram overnight. So you just have to be aware. There's certain like pages that if they repost you, you're automatically going to get more followers. And if they repost you and you keep putting out good content, brands, especially if you have a YouTube to go with your Instagram, brands will look at your videos and then they'll look at your Instagram and they'll email you and they'll send you product. I don't reach out to brands to send me product, but I did like once or twice, and I can tell you it didn't really work for me. But I know if I would have reached out to specific brands and just DM them whenever I use their product and said, hey, I love your new concealer you just launched, this is my look I created with it, and then just leave it alone. Don't like hassle them, just send it and leave it alone. They might send you a smiley face and then go about your day. Tag them, go about your day. I feel like I really have to hone in on don't bug them. Like, I would not go out of your way to really like bug, you know, like brands to send you stuff or to like look at your page, because that's always kind of annoying as well. But if you just send them a picture or like tag them, like send them a picture in the DM and say, hey, I just wanted to show you this is like the look I created with your new product, hope you like it, I love it, and then you go about your day. You know, I think that actually really helps, because and then on Instagram stories, tag them when you buy their product, tag them when you post a look using certain brands. When I first reached out to Huda Beauty, I didn't get a response, or I didn't ask. When Huda Beauty first reposted me on Instagram, just because she reposts you does not mean that you're gonna get on a PR list. And I didn't realize that. So, but I knew I had certain friends who got reposted by her who did get on the PR list. So I knew that if I did like used one of her new launches as soon as she launched it, that I would most likely just up my chances for a PR list email, basically. And that's what happened. Okay, so the next question I also get asked a lot is, how did you grow so fast on YouTube, and how do I get followers on YouTube? And that question is always tricky, and I'll tell you why. It's tricky because I don't know the answer to it. I don't know specifically why I grew so much, but I will tell you what I did to get, like 2.5 years ago, around like November, December, I was posting 4 to 5 times a week. I also was posting transformation videos, very kind of clickbaity thumbnails, even though they were like just transformation thumbnails, which, you know, you have yourself looking really busted and then you have yourself looking just like snatched and like side by side. And those videos kind of like went crazy. And then I also saw a lot of people were doing basic to baddie videos back then. So I just did those videos. I'm like, okay, if my friend's doing it, or if some girl is doing it and got 100,000 views, I can get 100,000 views. And I was just confident that I was very gorgeous. I know I'm a very beautiful woman. So I was confident that I could do that type of video and get the views. You know what I mean? Like, if you know that you got it like that, you could get the views, then just try it out and see. You know, it might not always happen, but I would also say don't go into it thinking I need 100,000 views. No, I just went in and I'm like, you know what, this video is going to do good because I like the way I edited it. I like the way my makeup turned out, and I think people think I have a good, interesting look. So I feel in my heart that it was going to do good. And so I didn't realize it was going to kind of, YouTube was just going to be on my side basically. And that's the thing, YouTube can be on your side and then YouTube can be against you. Me posting so much content, and like there was days I would post double videos. I would post a video in the morning and a video at night. I loved filming. I was like, oh, if I'm doing my makeup, I do my makeup every single day anyways, why not just get as many videos out as possible? So I'd get a video out, it'd take me 30 minutes to an hour to edit it, and then I'd get it up. And that consistency very much so helped me. I got 30,000 followers on YouTube in 1 month. So I went from 5,000 to 30,000 between December and January, okay? So I also had a video that got over 100,000 views in that time period. And so then it got like, it was at 500,000. And you know, it only takes, it really is true, it only takes one video. It only takes one video to really like set you up, to be honest. It really does, guys. So like when people tell you that, they're not lying. No, they're being serious. It takes one video to like set you up. But then you have to know that once people see and follow you for that one video, they're going to want more videos like that, you know? And I mean, between where I started and how I used to do makeup then and how I do my makeup now, I prefer my videos now. I prefer my videos 100 times more now than I did a while back, for sure. It's just a lot of work, and you know, I mean, it's a job, and when you're somebody like me, you don't like working, it gets stressful. But you know, I do like filming things like this little cute little pink purple crease color. I think that's pretty, but I don't want to add any more makeup, so I'm like, okay. So yeah, on YouTube, you really have to just see what's trending and try to do something that goes with the trend, you know? Because like, to be honest, what matters the most on YouTube is the length of your videos, which I'm not abiding by right now. Your videos really shouldn't be over 7 minutes when you're starting out. You should try to keep them 7 minutes or shorter. You should pay attention to your thumbnail. Your thumbnail is very important, because that's what people are going to see. And then your title, you know, so the algorithms with YouTube change all the time. So either YouTube can work with you like it did with me 2 years ago, or it could work kind of against you and not allow people to see your videos. So that's when going with the trends really like work, because if you're seeing like Nikki Tutorials post a certain type of video, recreate that video as fast as you can, you know, because if you can get it out as fast as you can, then people are going to search for her video and see yours. All right, so I just like went and put my contacts in. So if my eyes look watery, it's because I literally just put my contacts in when my camera died really quick. So on Instagram, I had a couple of you guys ask me questions, and I am going to answer just a few really quick, because we don't want this video to like, this video is already long, so we don't want to keep it super long. So I'm going to answer some questions while I finish my makeup. One of the questions is, if you were to live in a different country, where would you want to live? I would want to live in London. gosh, if you guys could just hear the noises my body makes when I move, and it's like, oh, it's like pop rocks. It's insane. So yeah, London is one of my favorite cities. It actually, I think it would be at the top list of my favorite cities that I've ever been to. So it used to be that my favorite city was Miami. I had really contemplated moving there, but really after going to London in January, it really easily became my favorite city for sure. Like, I love it. I love the atmosphere. I love the people. I love that it's in Europe and it's like really close to like everything compared to being in the US and having to like fly for like 10 hours to get anywhere overseas. I just love London. I could see myself living in the Kensington, Chelsea area of London. I look at real estate there all the time on my phone. I love it. If I could live anywhere in the world, I would live in London, and I do believe in my heart that I'll live there in the next like 5 to 10 years of my life. That looks really pretty. That literally, didn't that change the way my face looked? All right, so anyways, the next question is, what are your thoughts on skin bleaching? My personal opinion is that it's not good for you. It's terrible for your skin. If you bleach your skin, you're taking all the melanin out of your skin, so you're probably gonna end up with skin cancer or some type of bad thing. Like, your skin is just gonna be super weak. I mean, your skin's the largest organ in your body, so you shouldn't be fucking with it. But who am I? I get plastic surgery, you know? Who am I to talk? I feel like we need to tell our children how beautiful they are. And, you know, I feel like even with that being said, if you are someone who has chosen to bleach your skin, I don't dislike you. I just want you to know you were beautiful before, and if this makes you feel better, then that's fine. But don't ever forget that black is beautiful, and just because you bleach your skin, you will never get rid of who you are on the inside, you know? You will still be a black woman, you know? So anyways, so this makeup look is really coming along. So we're gonna use a baby matte lipstick. Yeah, I don't feel like using anything else, and these are the only lipsticks in front of me, and they're amazing. And Lena is going to restock these in the next in the next week or so. So that's really good news. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. That really helps me here on YouTube. And yeah, don't forget to share, like, subscribe, leave a comment below on if you like videos like this and you found this video to be helpful at all. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.